Hey, what is happening, guys? Soulsthrough here, and welcome back to Demon Souls. Now, before we get started, I wanted to just address a couple of things. World and character tendency, first and foremost. So you'll see on screen that the kind of the different worlds and what have you, the little like eyes at the bottom. As you can see, they're all the same at the moment. That's because obviously I haven't touched any of the worlds, but the more I defeat the bosses, the more they go towards like a bright, like shining kind of thing. That's what's known as pure white tendency. And if you die in human form or do certain actions within each world, that will then drag the world tendency back down to pure black, or towards pure black, I should say. There's also such a thing as a character tendency, which works in a very similar way. If you save NPCs and talk to NPCs and do quests and stuff, they tend to they will tend to talk. That will tend to go towards pure white. Or if you kill NPCs, it'll go towards pure black. So yeah, with that addressed, oh yeah, I forgot to point this out at the end of the video too. You'll see my health bar. In the last video, sorry, you'll see my health bar is only half full. That's because I'm in what's known as soul form. In soul form, you lose. I don't know if it's half your health exactly, or if it's only like quarter of your health or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So that's what that is. So with all of that said, we're gonna go to the Gates of Bolateria, which is level 1. So yeah, welcome to World 1, Gates of Bolateria. So, without further ado, it's a bit strange because I've played this quite a bit. I've mostly done magic builds and stuff in this game, so coming through here as a strength build, just firing different like magic spells and stuff is a bit weird, but yeah, it takes a while. Also, I realised too, I've not got much armor on. But yeah, that is what it is. I don't really wear armor, so to speak, in this game. I don't really. There's not like any specific armor sets I like in this game, so it's difficult to recommend. In like Dark Souls 1 and stuff like that, but. Oh, that was close. That's my first death. No, my first proper death anyway. I don't like to call it the tutorial. As in the last video, you're supposed to die there, so yeah, that doesn't really count in my eyes. As I said, you lose about half your health. You can get a ring later in this level that reduces to a quarter of your health. I believe it's that item. No. We'll come back to that later, so it's not a big deal. This guy's a bit of a pain in the arm, because if you're not a range build, then yeah, it's. I didn't mean for like that pet is it can be very it can be very that pit is very misleading. It looks shiny, like oh it's on it's death. Instantly. No questions asked. As you saw that. Thankfully I didn't get very far into this game before I died. But yeah, it's strong. It's a strong game. These enemies can get annoying if you let them play but yeah, anywho. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to point this out too. This door, it comes back later. Don't worry. Don't worry about that door. It comes back later. You don't have to worry about it just. Which is good, because, you know, you don't have to worry about multiple things at once in this game can lead you to your downfall. Pick off moongrass. More moongrass. It's strange because of where I'm sat in my room compared to what my TV is, because I'm playing this on a TV, and I can't see what is in my hotbar, what's equipped in my hotbar, so I keep looking at my recording to see what's in my hotbar, so I don't use the wrong item accidentally. Firebombs, that'll come in handy in a bit. Well, because there are two enemies here. They're both armoured, as you can see. And they hit a bit hard. If you let them, they do hit a bit. They do hit hard too. But you know. Right. Down here for there's a good shot and 5 rounds of top on a warrior soul and the meal breaker. Yeah, I think the meal breaker is a starting weapon. I could be wrong about that. Up here, here's the 5-on guy. Kill him. Right up here. Kill this guy. You'll notice that the some of the enemies in this area have got fire on their swords. That is a bit of foreshadowing, because the parts of this area are used to fire. Ow. And some run truck fire. Yes, these guys. Blinking eye. I hear that item back there. Don't worry about it. We'll grab it in a second. One here, kill you guys. Kill the guys with fireballs. What do you kills you? And down here. This is a Swarrior Soul? Nope, half moon grass. I think I know the items. Yeah, that item back. Don't worry about that item. We'll come back in a second. So. Okay. Oh, he did as well. I was gonna say, that guy dropped an item. He did. Yeah, that item. No, that. Kind of ran past it just now without mentioning it, so I'm gonna make sure you guys knew which one I was on with. So. Top of these stairs, you can see it up there, is a boulder. If you run halfway up and then drop down, it will go down there. Come back here and you can grab that sword. Now you think you'd be able to come up here and grab it. Oh, you can! Ah! Okay, that's nice to me. That's the bastard sword. It's a dex weapon, I believe. Oh yeah, I got 2 clubs, I forgot about that. Which I didn't realize until the end, until after I'd finished recording the last video. Oh, it's a strength weapon. Yeah. Okay, I might invest in that. But yeah, this is run up here, kill this guy. Ow. Kill this guy. You don't have to kill that other guy, but I do it just because he's a pain in the ass otherwise. that. Well then. So through here is an area you're not supposed to do too much later, because down there is one of them red highlights I spoke about in the last video. Key's difficult, and you don't get the key until later in the game anyway for that area, so just have to point it out. As I remember this, it'll come back. I don't actually know if I'll come back to that, actually, because the weapon I get in now is kind of rubbish. You need to go into New Game Plus to be able to use it properly. I didn't mean to go through that. Press the wrong button. That's progress. That's where I gotta go next. But once I grab the shortcut first. Grab this item. Fire bombs. Yeah. So, yeah, there's two guys here. You can trick it, so this guy will kill himself on the flames as well. But it doesn't always work. I've had it times where it's worked every time, but then I've had times where it hasn't, so. Oh yeah, and then that happens. I love it. Enemies do that. There's a massive group of them down here, so being a range build helps in terms in this area. But it's this one will probably be slightly longer than the last one, just because the last one, the last one was, as I said, the last one was just the tutorial, so this one might be a bit longer than this one. I want to keep these episodes under an hour though, just because I don't want these episodes going on forever. So I'm gonna kind of, excuse me. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just kind of speed run through this area because we've already done all this once, so. So I don't talk because obviously I'm dead again. This is what I mean. These guys could be an absolute pain. Honestly, I might just run past all these guys because there's no point really. The 4 more ones, there's no point really keeping on fighting them really. We're not going to be sticking with the club for this build. There's already a weapon in mind. I've got so I'm going to be grabbing that as soon as possible. But yeah. Since I'm not grabbing anything in this area, I might as well just run through. Not kill these guys. Run up here. The white pigs is just in my way. I can kind of kill these guys just because the extra soul won't hurt. This is getting ridiculous. Well, honestly, I might have laid a lot of this out. Just because it's not nice for you guys to just keep watching me die over and over. I don't have a whole lot of health either. So Yeah, got ourselves one. These guys fight another. There's a ring I can get in a bit that will let me help even run soul form, so it's not the end of the world, but it's still a pain. So one up here. I'm gonna kill this guy again. I'm not gonna go down the wall and kill the other guys again though, because I've done it once, so not much point really. Go here. Remember this guy. They have a lot more health than they did in the tutorial. Down here, this should look familiar. We were literally just let's go. I forgot to do the thing as well actually, as I showed. Good thing I came back. So out here, these two guys. Okay, try that one, try that. This guy. What was that? I'm down here. Back where I was. These guys. These guys have the chance to drop pine resin, what they've got applied to their sword. It doesn't always drop, but it can drop. And now we're back where we started. And put the cling on, because that's the ring that gives me more health, see? The other ring is what boosts my aggregate scoring. I forgot to point that out. It was a starting gift I chose. I forgot to point that out in the last video, so sorry about that. Grab the items, the breaking them chains. Drop down in a bit, because we go back there anyway, so it don't matter all that much. Back up here. Back down here. No, back at the door. So that also, opening that door also grabs us a shortcut, so we don't have to back through. Over here, there's a stroller. This item's the thieving, that'll come in handy from the bosses later. Drop down. If you're a ranged build, you can't take them out from afar. It's kind of annoying, but it is just one of them. He died. That's nice. Heal.
My thanks.
You can be the boss telescope, don't you? Yeah. Am I heavy rolling? Like I was, wasn't I? That reminds me. So there's a thing called there's like different types of rollings you can do in this game. There's heavy rolling, which is more commonly known as fat rolling. There is medium low rolling, which is just a... I didn't mean to attack a trap. Which is just a slightly lighter version of the heavy rolling, and then there's light rolling, which is what I'm doing here. Even though it doesn't feel like it. I don't know what the percentages are, like the percentages, the difference. I know fat rolling it's under 50%, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But like in this game, I think it's tied to your endurance. Yeah, and then in Dark Souls 2 and 3, it's inside your vitality, which is annoying because it's tied to endurance and everything else, including, I mean, Bloodborne doesn't have equipment load, and neither is Sekiro, and Elden Ring is also tied to endurance. So it's only this and this Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring where it's tied to endurance, which I prefer personally. I know it's the only one. But it's just kind of, it's one of them things. It's not the end of the world if you didn't realise it. In like Dark Souls 3 and stuff, it's not the end of the world. You can get in, I don't know if there's one in this game, but in Dark Souls 1, well, the Dark Souls trilogy, you can get Hamel's Ring, which is basically it raises your equip load by a certain amount. It's 50 in Dark Souls 1, I believe, and 15, 1.5 in 5.0 in Dark Souls 1 and 1.5 in Dark Souls 3. But again, I kill these guys. I forgot to put this out because I was talking. These boulders, if you'll see what I did. You destroy the thing up there, it would roll down as a group of enemies. You can kill them with the boulders rather than you trying to kill them yourself. So that's a little make it count as a cheese, I suppose. So that bridge, we'll come back in a second, but I want to go down here first. Because there's two dragons, red one and the blue one. If you get the world to pure white? Yeah, pure white, both of them go. I mean, you can kill the dragon, the red one, with a bow and arrow in the next world, but in the next level, but I don't like doing it because they take forever. So the Arcstone shards, these things are this game's equivalent of Homeward Bones if you've played Dark Souls, or the Hunter Phalanx in Bloodborne. So this game's equivalent. Oh, we're at 23 minutes. Okay, the boss is next, so I'm not that worried. But yeah. So with this bridge, there's a bunch of enemies on it. This guy's gonna follow me. Typical. He's dead. Stand like here. The dragon will take damage. And the dragon will show up eventually. Oh, sorry, the drake. It's not a dragon, it's a drake. I don't understand the difference in Are you kidding? I hate this. So I guarantee you the drake will show up while I'm trying to How's it done? Really? Just get on with you, Mr. Drake. What if you get confused? Damn it. This area can be a pain. Honestly, I'm getting to the point now where I might just leave it. I just end the video here and leave it for the next one, but like, you can't just run to the end of the bridge yet. I don't know what's going on with the drake. Because the Drake usually bloody smothers everything on the bridge. And then I can run, apart from like 2 at the very beginning end of the bridge, I can run down the bridge. I don't know what was going on with that. But, I don't know everything. Stuff that. My playthrough will do all. Ow. But yeah. So what the Drake's supposed to do is it's supposed to swoop down, breathe fire, supposed to take over back where you've stopped the air, that bridge. And then you're supposed to... And once the Drake's flown off, you're supposed to run down the bridge, taking out the 2 after the end. And then that's the level to the boss. But it doesn't always work out for Bolateria. Oh yeah, these guys disappear. Which is kind of annoying, but it's one of my things. But yeah, I forgot about this item. I like oops. No worries, I'll. Astrophica's not one. I don't like doing Astrophica's quest. It's kind of boring. There are only certain quests I don't do in these games. You'll see them in the later ones, like Sigurd's in Dark Souls 3, Rani's in Elden Ring. This is the thing about these games and their quests is these games' quests are stupidly complicated for no apparent reason. So it's oh yeah, this does reset. I was thinking, I was like, I've never actually done this before, so let's try that. There's a little panel on the door and I can there. I actually can't run them. But when because I saw a YouTuber do it once and I was like, that's cool. But yeah. Oh. Heal. So see if I can get the Drake to do it properly this time. He doesn't always disappear on the first one, so you kind of wait for him to fly off and back because he's killed all the enemies in this one apart from the 2 others. Yeah, respawn. So come around down here. Grab the loot, grab the souls, if you died, which I did. These guys are like safe zone, that's like your indication to show you that you're safe from the Drake. Oh, nice, yeah, I forget what this is. Not worry, so. Here, here's the lower boss. That's the boss room, you can see the chandeliers. You can kind of see the lights there. Ooh, spooky. So, there is another shortcut. The one with the gates we got the thing room from. It's another one around the other side. But I like being thorough, so I'll grab the pine resin. So the boss of this area is the Phalanx. If you're familiar with this game, you'll know the Phalanx. If you're familiar with Dark Souls 1, the Phalanx make a reappearance of sorts in the Painted Bolateria armors, which I found pretty cool. Obviously, when we get to the Painted World, when we get to Dark Souls 1, I should say, we'll obviously go to the Painted World. And we get rid of this. But yeah. So this is pretty much Bolateria Palace. Gates of Bolateria. Yeah, these shield and everything. That's what the boss looks like. Because it wasn't obvious. I can't remember what's out here. The warriors at the moment. Oh, heroes are. Nope. Oh, you fell off the edge. Done that. Ow. So these guys are weak to fire. If you've got like a fire spell or a fire-based weapon or pine resin, they monster damage to these guys. The heals. Open the shortcut. Back at the beginning. Fortunately, I don't know what these guys are. I don't have to play these guys now. Thankfully, I grabbed the shortcut, so thankfully I unlocked the boss, so that's all that matters, really. That's my souls. Oh, should have done that. You can catch them guys on the jump and attack. Oh, more fireballs. Nice. Yeah, still some more. Totally the drop line. Okay. So, this is the Phalanx. I'm gonna get rid of the string hells. Run. Put fire bombs on and put pine resin on. Go in, circle run behind it, throw fire bombs till it. So you run out and then apply pine resin if you need to. If it's already dead by the time you all your fire bombs, then you know, win, but anyway, this does. Yeah, see, I told you to run back because there's less guys with shields. So that's a long story short. Sit back. the fire bombs will have like a shit effect. Oh no, fuck. Oh, can I not put pine resin on as well? Anyway, so demolished. And that will wrap up part 2 of the Demon Souls, believe it or not. So all I'm going to do between this and the next video is go back, level up, go back to Soul Form, and then in the next video we will go on to World 1 2. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!